Even with everything that's going on internationally at the moment, there have still been stories about AI in our media over the last couple of weeks, not least because the Prime Minister hosted this summit last week, had a conversation with Elon Musk, in which they were part of the purpose of that summit or that conference was to talk about the potential dangers of AI and how we can make sure that steps are in place to limit the potential damaging effects of AI. I'm not an expert on AI. I've played around a few times with Chat GPT, just kind of seeing the sorts of things that it can do and what you get back if you ask it various things. But so I'm not an expert, but my inbox is increasingly filled with resources and articles about AI and the church. Now, obviously, AI is pretty new technology, and the Bible is a book that was written thousands of years ago. And so, obviously, the Bible has nothing to say directly about AI. There's no verse that you can go and look up about computers and AI. But that doesn't mean that the Bible doesn't have anything to say, or it doesn't speak into the current questions that we are asking. Those of you that know me will know that I'm a fan of the Bible Project, and one of the things that the Bible Project often do is go back to the first few chapters in the Bible story, as so many of the themes that then work through the rest of the Bible originate in those first few chapters. And one of the things that we do see from the beginning of Genesis is that work is part of God's good plan for us as human beings. Work isn't something that happened as a consequence of everything going wrong, but work was that we are supposed to work. Working, having purpose, being creative, making things, doing things. These are all things that are part of what it means to be human. And I think we need to bear that in mind when we're thinking about, we're not designed to lay around on a beach all day, every day. And so much of AI is, the risks are about putting people out of work, computers doing the things that human beings do, taking away any sense of purpose for human beings. Also within a church context, I got an email advertising a book called The AI Church Playbook, and it was a part of a bundle worth $75, and it included 200 Chat GPT prompts that busy churches can use to make things easier. Now, some of these were things that might be okay. Things like social media prompts and how you can get creative ideas around your social media, but also included things like sermon illustrations or writing a sermon or writing a Bible study. And I think, again, if you are familiar with the Bible Project resources, you'll know that the Bible is written to be meditated on. It's not a book of quick and easy answers. Part of getting to know God involves engaging deeply with passages in the Bible and working out what God is saying to us now through these words that were written thousands of years ago. And that process is important. And there cannot be any shortcuts. We need, if we're going to grow in our faith, we need to wrestle with some of these issues, wrestle with what the Bible says, not simply go to a computer and ask us to give us 10 bullet points on this particular question or that particular question. So, yes, the Bible doesn't say anything directly on AI, but I think as we start to think and as we start to use and as we start to explore these new technologies, we do need to be aware that the Bible does have things to speak into the questions that we are asking.